Look, I know you've been told to read the same architecture books over and over again. Toward an Architecture, Delirious New York, Complexity and Contradiction, The Usual Suspects. But here's the thing. As an architect, you're not just a designer. You're also running a business. And when it comes to the business side of things, most of us haven't been taught what we need to know. So today I want to share 5 business books that aren't specifically written for architects, but trust me, they are exactly what you need to fill the skill gaps and to help grow your career and your business. And hey there, my name is Tyler Sumala and I'm the creator of Growth Attack. I spent more than a decade in architecture and then became a sales and marketing leader for AEC Tech. I've helped companies target their ideal clients, break sales records, and triple conversion rates. So many of the strategies that I regularly share with the 10,000 architects that read the Growth Attack newsletter each week started in these books. They've helped me to level up how I think about negotiation, positioning, profitability, and more. And they'll do the same for you, whether you're running a firm or looking to grow your career. So let's jump in. Let's start with Never Split the Difference by Chris Voss. This is one of those books that changed how I approach every business conversation. It's written by a former FBI hostage negotiator, but here is why it would be so helpful for architects. It teaches you how to negotiate in a way that makes both you and your clients feel like you've won. Chris Voss shares techniques from high-stakes negotiations that work just as well in business, whether you're discussing project fees, timelines, or managing expectations. As architects, negotiation isn't just about the money. It's about getting the time and space to do your best work. But many architects feel like they're constantly compromising and giving in to client demands just to keep the project moving. For example, have you ever felt like you bent over backwards in a negotiation only to wonder later, did I really get what I deserved? Or have you ever struggled to communicate the real value of your work in those tough conversations? If that sounds like you, then you're going to want to read this book because Voss teaches you techniques like tactical empathy and mirroring to help you get better outcomes without damaging relationships. And these skills will help you stand your ground while making clients feel understood. And the best part is that you can begin implementing the strategies right away, like in your next client conversation. And that's one of the reasons that I actually reread this book every single year. The second book, Play Bigger, takes things to a whole new level. It's about positioning, but not in the way that you've probably heard about it before. This book teaches you how to create a new category in your industry where you are the leader. Play Bigger isn't just about competing. It's about carving out a space where your firm is the only one that can do what you do. And for architects, this is huge because architecture can often feel like a crowded field. And let's be real, when clients don't see what makes you different, they're more likely to shop around or make decisions based on price alone. And this is commoditization at work, and that is not where you want to be. So have you ever felt frustrated because clients don't see the unique value that you bring? Or worse, do you feel like you're constantly competing with other firms in a race to the bottom on pricing? Play Bigger will help you create a category of one where you define the rules. And this means positioning your firm in a way that makes it clear to clients why they need to work with you and no one else. I've adapted a lot of the strategies in this book to help the firms that I consult with position themselves in a league of their own. And after you read this book, you'll know how to position your firm as the go-to expert so you can stop competing on price. Third on my list is Obviously Awesome by April Dunford, and it's the perfect extension of the Play Bigger methodology because Dunford explains how to clarify your messaging so that your value is obvious to the right clients from the moment they land on your website or hear about your firm. So where Play Bigger is going to show you how to tactically position your firm as the leader, Obviously Awesome will share exactly how to write and speak about your work to your audience and your clients. And I think that's the perfect combo because architects often struggle with this, right? Relying on buzzwords like innovative or sustainable, but clients need much more than that. They need to understand exactly why working with you is going to solve their specific problem. Because have you ever had a great meeting with a potential client, but they didn't quite seem to get why your firm was the right choice? Or maybe you're frustrated because you can't use ArchiSpeak to explain to your client why you're better. Obviously Awesome will help you to nail your positioning so clients immediately get why you're the best fit. It gives you the framework for making your value obvious to the clients you want to work with, so you can win more projects without constantly feeling like you have to explain yourself over and over and over again. All right, now, Very Good Copy by Eddie Schlaner is a bit different from the others on this list, but it's my favorite one to read. This one is all about powerful writing techniques presented in an engaging way. And yes, architects need to know how to do this. The book's a collection of short and actionable tips on how to write in a way that resonates with your audience, whether it's a client proposal, an email, or even your website copy. And one of the biggest mistakes I see is architects assuming that the work will speak for itself. But here's the thing, clients need you to connect the the dots for them because they aren't architects. They didn't go to school for 8 years and read a bunch of history, theory, and technical books. They don't live architecture every single day, and they need clear communication, not just beautiful images. So if you're tired of writing bland proposals that don't seem to land with your clients, or your website is getting almost no leads because it's all flash and no substance, then you're going to want to pick this book up. Very Good Copy will teach you how to write in a way that not only gets attention, but also builds trust and drives action. Eddie shares why clear and concise messaging makes it easy for clients to say yes. And really, he makes it super fun and easy to read, which only proves the entire point of the book. It's practical, it's actionable, and in my opinion, it's the most powerful way to level up your marketing efforts right now. And lastly, let's talk about Profit First by Mike Michalowicz. This one is a must-read if you are running your own firm or even thinking about it. So in this book, Mike flips the traditional accounting model on its head by teaching you how to prioritize profit from the start instead of making it whatever's left over. So it's a really simple system that ensures your firm is profitable. I've noticed that for so many architects, profitability feels like something that's out of your control, right? You work really hard, you produce incredible work, and yet the financial rewards don't always reflect that. And as a result, your profit margins don't match your efforts, your cash flow is all over the place, and you're struggling to identify how and what to pay yourself versus your employees and expenses and other overhead. So in that scenario, Profit First will give you a disciplined framework to make sure you're running a business where your profits and efforts are actually aligned. But heads up, it feels pretty intense, right? So I've implemented parts of these strategies in my own business, but I didn't adopt the whole thing because it felt a little too much for me. But hey, that's kind of the whole point. You find what works for you. It does share a practical system that you can implement right away to take control of your firm's finances. And those are the 5 business books that I personally recommend every architect read. Never Split the Difference for mastering negotiation in ways that protect your value. Play Bigger to create a category of one and lead your market. Obviously Awesome to position your firm so clients instantly see your value. Very Good Copy to improve how you communicate your value to clients. And Profit First to ensure your firm is profitable on every single project. But these are just the tip of the iceberg. If you really want to grow your business and your career, then you need a constant flow of steps, strategies, and support from other architecture leaders to hold yourself accountable and share momentum. And that's exactly what you'll get inside the studio. It's a private membership for architecture leaders where we dive deep into business growth and client acquisition. And you can get a taste of the studio by signing up for my free Growth Attack newsletter. Just click the first link in the description. You'll get valuable insights delivered right to your inbox, plus a free gift that shares exclusive strategies that you will not find anywhere else. All right, get reading, and I will see you in the studio.